Okay, this video. Here we go. 10 dumbest criminals caught on camera. I fucking love this shit. I love when somebody, when somebody proves that they're dumber than me. Which is pretty easy, right? But it just makes me feel like I'm a very, very smart guy in this world. You know? Especially when a criminal gets caught and gets karma and shit. All right, let's do it. What we got? No, it's this music. That's funny as fuck. Australian ATM amateur.
As we all know, it's essential when stealing an ATM machine to make sure that you take your chain in your pickup truck. So, when a guy from Queensland, Australia decided to do just that, he had all the necessary equipment. Like any good citizen, he tied his chain to the rear of his...
dude, he came strapped, though. Look it. My man's got a shovel, right? He's got a slab of cement. Like, you can't go anywhere without your handy dandy slab of cement, okay? He's got his rope, elastic band. He's got some tarps. He brought the big fucking rented Home Depot truck, probably, whatever that is. He's ready to go, dude.
Like any good citizen, he tied his chain to the rear of his stolen truck and made his merry way to innocently rob the ATM machine from a gas station. He turned up at the store, smashed his way through the glass door.
Wait. His first plan of attack was to throw the slab of cement at the window. Hold on.
Gas station. He turned up at the store, smashed his way through the glass door with the help of his trusty hammer, and made his way inside.
He's got a
he
hammer.
tied his chain to the ATM machine, and then it was simply time to go home and count his earnings. What the man didn't realize was that his chain had come unhooked, and his vehicle wasn't connected to the machine. As a result, he drove away without any earnings.
No. That's actually the funniest fucking thing ever, bro. Oh my God, he had no idea.
A few minutes later, he logically returned to the scene of the crime in a bold attempt to try again. It was then that he realized his chain was too short, so he left the scene without a cent, cashless, brainless, and profitless.
Okay, that might be the biggest idiot I've ever seen in my life. How's it get worse than that? YouTuber bank robber.
After completing a successful bank robbery, it's of course imperative to brag about your success on YouTube. When 19-year-old Nebraskan Hannah Sabata stole a car, held up a bank at gunpoint, and made her getaway with $6,000, she decided to advertise her feat in a bizarre online video. But it wasn't enough to be pragmatic about it, so, inspired by the creative hijinks of songsmith Bob Dylan, she did so wordlessly, artfully holding up handwritten signs in front of the camera. These signs spelled out the details of her crime, her feelings, and her intentions of how to spend the money. The video also sees her fanning herself with a wad of cash, pretending to smoke a cigar, and holding up the keys to the stolen vehicle. In the footage, she describes the robbery as the best day of her life.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? The music makes it so awkward.
Despite her dedication to
remaining clandestine,
the police somehow managed to discover the perpetrator of the crime, and she was swiftly arrested and charged. Hannah Sabata will spend between 10
Oh shit, this is a brutal mugshot, bro. Yo, I'm just letting you know, if I ever do mugshot merch, my shit better look better than this.
20 years behind bars.
All right, what we got? What's next? CCTV bandana botch boys.
Gloves? Check. Bandanas? Check. Gun? Oh yeah. Foolproof plan? Nope. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. CCTV footage from a London alleyway shows
they're literally on camera. It's not me. Shut up.
To be the very best in robbery fashion. Unfortunately for them, they are blissfully ignorant of the CCTV camera right beside them, clearly capturing every detail of their stupid faces.
Okay. Well, this is great. Really smart idea, boys. Good shit. Yeah, let's get ready in a fucking security recorded alleyway. What are we even robbing?
The would-be robbers then leave the alleyway, gun in hand, ready to rob their victim at gunpoint.
Oh, shit.
Slightly out of shot, they approach the man, who is believed to have been targeted for his expensive and flashy car. When the potential victim runs away to alert police, the brave and noble robbers...
Oh, wait. What car logo is that, guys? What car logo is that? Do you guys know? I can see their fucking car, bro.
also run from the scene.
Ferrari?
Who knows what the pair were
Oh
expecting?
my god, that is a Ferrari, isn't it? I see the horse.
Maybe they were anticipating a smoother transaction.
Or it's a BMW. Could be a BMW. Pay as you steal. What?
Cell phones are expensive. Cell phone contracts are expensive. But we all need a cell phone. So one cheeky chancer decided to try his hand at a brand new money-saving tactic in order to save some cash and still receive his daily Instagram fix. After casually wandering around a phone store for a little while, it was time for the plan to be put into place. Our thief in the making took some initiative, grabbed his favorite handset, and made a dash for the door. But as we all know, cell phones are attached to their display tables.
Yo, I want to watch him get whipped back.
So after a few steps, the phone flies out of his hand and lands on the floor. Judging by the CCTV footage, the man was too embarrassed to make a quick getaway. When the bemused store assistant enters the frame, the crappy crook looks bashful and ashamed. He then casually wanders out of the store. Back to the Nokia 3210
so
for this
embarrassing.
guy. At least it has Snake.
Wait, that phone's dope. What is this? Nokia? I feel like I kind of want like one of these, bro. I think, you know what? I think Nokia is going to make a comeback, dude. I think they're going to make a smartphone that never cracks, never breaks in the version of like it's going to look like an iPhone with touchscreen and shit. I think they're making a comeback. I'm calling it right now. 2023, lock it in. November 7th, Tuesday, 2023. There you go.
It has Snake.
Never invest in stocks. Why? Because I'll win too much?
Some people steal money, some people steal cars, some people steal diamonds, and some people steal sausages. In 2014, CCTV caught Ricardo Cardona as he spent 20 minutes trying to break through the front door of his favorite local meat store, clearly in a desperate frenzy to appease his drunken munchies. After making his way inside, he entered the meat cooler, where he grabbed just a few
Alright, see, I feel like this is some of you guys. I feel like this is something you guys would do, right? You get too drunk, too, you know, high, too fucked up, whatever, under the influence. And you guys are so hungry, and those munchies are so bad, so controlling, that you break into your favorite food spot. I feel like you guys would all do that, bro. Give me meat. See? Look at M. I'm saying it.
Sausages. Now, we've all been drunk, and we all know that when the booze takes over, we want two things: food and sleep. And Ricardo was no
I can think of something else.
Different. After firstly making his way to the exit, he re-entered the building and decided to get comfortable in the office for a little nap. He was then awoken by employees who arrived the next morning ready to start work. They found him with his feet kicked up on the desk, very much at home, and probably dreaming of a big sausage.
Dude! Yo, I would take care of this shit. I don't even care, bro. Just put them down my throat. One by one. Just do it. I would love this.
Smorgasbord. He was later charged with criminal trespassing. It is unknown whether Ricardo was allowed to keep the sausages and which type his drunken mind opted for.
Oh man, that looks so good. A dress to impress.
It's important to look good. We can't all go around wearing the same clothes every day. Pregnant Danielle Saxton felt this compulsion a little bit.
You hear that, Liam? You can't wear a Giants t-shirt every single day.
Pregnant Danielle Saxton felt this compulsion a little bit too much. So instead of waiting for her next paycheck, she made the ditzy decision to simply steal some new garments and jewelry from her local boutique.
Let's see it.
When the 27-year-old arrived home with her loot, it was photo time. She and her pals took a few snaps of a little modeling session in which she posed wearing the very best of her bargains. She swiftly posted the images on Facebook, and like any self-respecting member of today's social media society, she added one as her profile picture. When the clothes store appealed online to find the thief, keen-eyed locals contacted the store to report Danielle's brand new wardrobe.
Oh
Most
my
stupidly of
God,
all,
bro.
one of the stolen pieces was a unique and distinctive fluorescent leopard print
People
dress,
are literally
so it didn't take
snitching
long
on
to confirm that
themselves.
She was indeed the light-fingered thief. Danielle was arrested and charged.
Literally an idiot. Uber on oh no, dude. I'm guessing here. Let me guess. Let me go out on a limb here and say that the person is gonna try not to pay for the Uber type shit and try and run away or something.
Cabs are useful for two things: a quick ride to another place and a handy holdup to earn some extra cash.
Oh no.
One charmless man decided to climb into the back of a cab, gun in hand.
Oh, I remember this. The cop.
CCTV footage overhears the gunman tell the driver to hand the cash over if you don't want to die. A few seconds later, he then tells him, "I'm not gonna hurt you." Talk about mixed messages.
Easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now.
Man.
You don't want to die, man.
Okay, I have anything in my wallet.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just give me everything you got.
Sir, I don't have anything.
The crook's luck
Okay.
soon goes from bad to worse. As it turns out, the vehicle behind the cab is a cop car.
Yep.
The cop casually walks up to the cab and nonchalantly arrests the criminal.
Cop behind this.
So embarrassing. So embarrassing, dude. Wow.
Lifesaver. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it.
18-year-old Victor Martinez Herrera faces up to 10 years in prison.
18. Bro, what are you doing? All that for $11 too, even if he got away. Permanently stupid.
When looking for a low-cost alternative to an expensive disguise, there are a few options: stockings, balaclavas. Few options: stocking. Balaclavas, a newly grown beard, the list goes on. But two dopey robbers in Iowa, after deciding to get drunk and rob a house, had a different plan. In order to disguise themselves, they
Nice
daubed their
selfie,
faces with
Carter.
permanent
Hey,
marker.
shut up, man. I don't look like
Permanent
that.
marker. Matthew McNally and Joey Miller scribbled a bunch of lines and squiggles all over their foolish faces. One of them drew a beard and a mustache, while the other wisely opted for something apparently resembling a superhero mask. It is alleged that they chose their victim because one of the men believed that his girlfriend may have been having an affair with the homeowner. Police were called to the scene after someone reported that men with painted faces were about to rob a house. The officers stopped the car at
No
gunpoint and
fucking
discovered them in
way.
the vehicle with the bizarre and unusual drawings on their faces, and later joked about them having the worst disguise ever. The pair were charged with second-degree burglary.
Are you serious right now? There is no fucking way that's real.
To smash a car window, you need something hard, something durable, something sturdy.
I
One
got
Irish
something like
criminal and
that.
drug addict decided he fancied helping himself to a brand spanking new Mercedes, and step one in his well-crafted plan was to find an object and chuck it through the window of the car. So he did all the right things. He found a car, he put up his hood, and he found a brick, the perfect tool for smashing in a window.
Nice.
CCTV footage then shows him approaching the car and getting ready to unleash the fury.
Okay.
He throws the brick, his mind awash with images of wealth, happiness, and success. In just a few seconds, he'll be cruising along in his new steed, picking up chicks, making men jealous, and leaving a trail of smoke in his wake. Unluckily for him, things don't go as anticipated.
Oh,
The
God,
brick
dude.
rebounds off the car window, hits him in the head, and knocks him out cold. The footage shows him dropping to
No!
the ground and remaining there until
No, that
discovered
might
by
be the
landlord
worst
of a
one,
nearby
dude.
pub, who initially suspected him to be the unfortunate victim
Oh
of
my
a hit
God, it KO'd and everything. That's fucking hilarious.
and run attack.
That might be
At
the worst
first,
one.
The criminal claimed that he was beaten up and left for dead, but when the landlord noticed dents in the bodywork of what turned out to be his car,
Oh
it didn't take a genius for the truth to unfold. Maybe next time, he'll try using a sponge.
That is insane, bro. Bragging rights?
When you're committing a crime, there's one golden rule: don't show your face.
True.
At criminal college, that's the first lesson. It's top of the list. It's the motto of the criminal. One robber obviously didn't read the how-to guide before embarking on his first ill-fated heist. The intelligent and sharp Rodney Knight Jr. broke into the family home of a journalist and his son and stole 2 laptops, $400 in cash, and a windproof winter coat.
Okay.
After arriving home, Rodney concocted a cunning plan. He decked himself out in his brand new coat, switched on one of the laptops, and took a picture of himself wearing the coat and flashing the cash. He then posted his picture on his Facebook, or so he thought. Unfortunately for the 19-year-old, he had actually posted the picture on the account of the boy from whom he had stolen.
Bro.
So when the boy's friends logged in on their profiles, they were able to
Vertigo's Wolves taking notes. Like I was just writing down like
clearly
some
see
bullshit.
the smug mug of the man
All
who had
right.
stolen the device. Not surprisingly, Knight was quickly caught and charged for his crimes.
Oh my god.
Next time, Rodney, read the manual, and don't experiment with a webcam. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget.
Does everybody else in the chat, do you guys feel smart right now? I think the funniest one was definitely the brick rebounding and knocking him out, dude. This makes me, dude, I'm such a genius. I don't care what anyone says, dude. Like deadass. My brain, bro. My brain. Yeah, I regained brain cells watching this. Yeah, that's what you guys needed. You know, you guys were looking a little low on the brain cell count, so I had to bring it up a little bit. Don't show face, got it. Carter, you're dumber than the ATM guy. That ATM one, all right, the ATM one and the brick one were the funniest ones, straight up.